Good morning to you all. My name is Kerry from Kerry's Card Creations. Welcome. I am back with another card tutorial. So I've seen a few of these cards on Pinterest where you cut and piece of papers up. So I thought that's what I'd like to have a go at today. And then I'm going to do some stamping and stuff. So I've got all my pieces ready. So I'm going to start. I have got a piece of white card. This is my card blank. This is A4 in length by 14.8, scored on the long side at 14.8. Then I've got this ever so pretty red. This is a Tonic Studios texture card. This is 14.3 by 14.3 centimeters. Let's get some glue going. And then I've got a piece of pattern paper. This is one of the old Paper Boutique papers. So I'm just going to stick those together. I think I've seen, well, I love to look on Pinterest, and I've seen quite a few different cards where they cut the papers up and then piece them on the front. So this is the card I'm making with my card making ladies that come this week. It's really funny because sometimes the easier the card I do, the harder they seem to find it. It does make me chuckle. Right, so that's my base done. Then I've got a piece of white card. This measures 6 centimeters by 8 centimeters. I've got a piece of my red. This measures 5.5 by 7.5 centimeters. And then I've got a piece of my pattern paper. This measures 5 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So I'm just going to glue all them together. I had a Monday. I decided I was going to deep clean. I live in a bungalow, so I decided I was going to deep clean the bungalow until I got to, it was a fantastic idea until I got to my craft room, and it ended up taking me hours and hours. But I threw excuse me 4 black bags of rubbish away, and I donated 2 massive shopping bags of stuff to charity. So and I moved my desk, so I feel a bit disorientated in here at the moment. Right, so I'm going to glue this just to the side there. Okay, then I've got a piece of white card. This measures 6 centimeters by 13.3. Then I've got a piece of my coloured card. This measures 5.5 centimeters by 12.8. So I'm going to glue them together first. The way I've moved my desk, so when I first moved into the bungalow, my craft room used to have to double as our dining room as well. So I had the table in the middle of the room so we could get everybody round it. Now, because we've had a extension built onto the bungalow, we've got a separate dining room, so I've been able to move my craft desk, and it feels a bit, yeah, I'm not quite used to having it in this orientation yet. So my first piece of paper is 5 centimeters by 3.5. Then my next piece is 5 centimeters by 3 centimeters. My next piece is 5 centimeters by 2.5. Yep. Then my next piece is 5 centimeters by 1.5. And then my next piece is 5 centimeters by 1 centimetre, and I'm going to layer them on there like that. Okay. You have to excuse me, I've got hay fever. The minute people start cutting the grass, hay fever seems to hit me like a ton of bricks, and that'll be it now for the rest of the summer for me. So I'm just gluing them evenly spaced apart. Right, so that's my panel done. So I'm just going to use some foam tape and stick that to my card. Right, so I'm going to stick this to the left hand side of my card. So I'm just going to lift it up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's my card so far. Right, so I've die cut this ticket. This is the die I used. It came from Temu. There was this one and a couple of other different ones that came with it. It was one of those things where you order something and it turned out smaller than you expected. And anyway, I'm working with it. So that's, I've die cut that. So next I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper, if I can find something. Right, so what I want to do is I just realised I didn't get my, causing mayhem now. So I just want to do some stamping on this piece. I've got some red ink. So instead of matting and layering it, I thought I'd do some random stamping. So this is a Ranger Wendy Vici, sorry, red geranium. These are so old, but they still stamp very nice, so I carry on using them. So I'm just going to do some random stamping. So that's the red, and then I'll put that there and clean that in a moment. Oh, that stamp I used came from Arty Backgrounds. When I was cleaning my craft room out, I found loads of stuff that I'd not used for a long time, as you do, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of a play with those. So I put those somewhere that I would not put them away again. So I've done that. Then I found this set of stamps. Some of these are missing, but I'm just going to use the little, I imagine they're dragonflies. Well, I don't know, it says butterflies on there, so they're a bit more dragonified shape than a butterfly shape, some of them. But so with my black, which again is the same, so it's the, I keep doing that, don't I? Is that right? No. It's because I'm back to front. Archival ink, again, it's the Ranger one. Usually I would take my ink pad to my stamp, but because this is only random stamping, I'm not that fussed about it. So I'm just going to go in and do a couple of I think this is a bit more of a dragonfly shape than a butterfly, but it's very pretty anyway, and I like it. So, and it was perfect for this this card. Excuse me. So then I'm just going to go in with this different shape one. I have got a, during lockdown, Tonic Studios was having a massive sale, and I have got a proper stamp cleaner, but I tend to keep a packet of wet wipes next to my desk, and that's what I tend to clean my stamps with. They're the non-scented ones. So I'm just going to go in with this really small one now. Okay. Oh gosh, sorry. So there's my stamped piece. I'm just going to put them away before I stick my finger in them, because that's happened many a time before. Get rid of that. So there's my piece. So I'm just going to put some foam pads on the back. It's a nice little, I've been making a lot of embellishments lately, and I bought this ticket strip thinking it was a bit longer to make some embellishments with, and it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. So it teaches you to read the measurements of things, really. Pay more attention to the size of things. So I'm just going to take the back of them off. It's very quiet here today. I don't live, it's not very busy where I live anyway. But it is extremely quiet. It's a bit eerie. Right, okay, so I'm just going to stick that on there. Like that. Okay. So then I've die cut some butterflies. This butterfly die that I've used, I've had it forever. I don't know where it come from. I've got, in fact, I keep my cutting dies in wallets, and I just label them up and stick everything that's related to that. So this pack is just full of butterfly cutting dies. So and it cuts pretty okay. Some of the dies that I've got, especially some of the butterflies, they are beautiful, but holy moly, they are not the easiest to die cut, and then it takes forever to get them out of the cutting die itself. So I'm just tweaking my butterfly with my good old tweezers. And I'm going to just, excuse me, hay fever is a nightmare. I just spend all summer coughing, sneezing and clearing my throat. But I'm not complaining because I love the summer. I just wish we had a little bit more sunshine at the moment and not quite as much rain as what we're having. So I'm just going to put some glue on the centre of my butterflies. Do a little jaunty thing. So that's that. Now, sentiment. So next to where I sit, I keep this, I got it from IKEA. It's like a Chinese noodle pot. And on the top, I keep all the bits. So these are bits of, I've been making a keepsake. So I've got bits of die cut on there. But I keep all the sentiments that I use the most of. So I don't have, when I want a sentiment, I don't have to go rummaging round for one. So I think I might do a thank you for this one. I have booked in to do a maker's market. We call them, they call it a maker's market here where I live. And it's once a month on a Saturday at one of the churches in the town next to where I live. It's the town next to where I live, but it literally is part of where I live. It all comes under the same sort of hat, really. So I've booked in to do that. So anything I make, I'll be taking there with me. Right, so I'm just going to stamp my thank you. This is a really lovely, this set of thank you stamps came from, they were Creative Expression ones, I think. Yeah, they were Creative Expression ones. And you got, there was, and I just love the font. And you got just a selection of different sentiments, and I've used them so much over the years that they're starting, I have to keep washing the back because otherwise I keep losing the sticky keeps going on the back of them. Right, so I'm just going to cut thank you, make sure that's not too big, and then I'm going to cut a piece of red to back it with. So my white is 3 by 6, so I'm going to cut a piece that's 3.5 by 6.5, just to give that a, do I do a white one now though, because it's going to upset the layers. We'll see if it's too much. Let's straighten this up. 3.5 by 6.5. So this is 4 by 7. Well, it's going to be a big old piece of card. Let's see what it looks like when I'm done. I'm going to stick the sentiment to the red first. It's only because I want to keep the layers matching. Let's see what happens. I put that on there. Oh, that's all right. That's okay. I just want to keep all the layers matching, because otherwise it might... it's just the way I like to make cards, really. Okay, and I'm just going to... I don't really like foam tape, so when I buy my foam it comes with a roll of tape and then foam pads. So I tend to use the roll of tape up first, so then I can use the pads up. It gets the tape out of the way. Now I'm going to put a piece of glue on that side. I hope I've stuck these on the right side now. I did check. Yes, I have. And I'm just going to stick that there. There's my card finished. I just think it's so pretty. So I love layout cards anyway. I love doing different layouts. It's they're not difficult, but you can do so much with them. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today. If you could give me a thumbs up, that would be lovely. Leave me a comment, and I will be back again soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.